on their own map pick. VP comes back 6 rounds in a row on Ancient on T side to take it into a third, and then they just run over Team Liquid, right? So you were in a position where you were 2 rounds away from already being in the playoffs to now you have to play, you know, 2 series. First you have to start off against a team that you beat easily, right? Obviously, you know, you're probably talking about it, like, it's not going to be, you know, we have to stay as focused, but it's hard to make mentally that change where you are super, I don't want to say serious about the game, but, you know, still showing a lot of respect to your opponent when you just beat them 2-0 easily a couple of days ago.
And we've seen so many of these rematches go the other way here in the Pro League so far. So it's dangerous territory. Liquid fighting for dark control. Naf gets away with 2 kills, but still the PT50 overwhelms him, and that's now all that remains. G, he's been a bit of a beast in this tournament, but that's not to start yet, at least. It's Liquid with a pistol on Anubis, off on the right foot.
There's something so funny to me about the way that Naf had that dark fight come in. The first 2 were really clean, but then just kind of rolls over and turns into the wall, playing anti. Ends up getting run down, trying to make his head hitbox harder to hit. This fight, it's the little just tuck and turn into the corner, man.
Shoot me, I'm not here.
Yeah, right. Team Liquid have grabbed the pistol, OC and Naf finding a double in it, and now just the eco for Lynn Vision.
Ooh, I just had a great idea for the next episode of The Office, Harry.
Yeah? All right.
Remind me.
Okay.
You don't want to release it.
No, I mean, if he drops it now, everyone knows what's coming, you know?
Sure.
You look at Team Liquid, I mean, they've only lost to 1 team this tournament. They lost to VP twice.
Yeah.
That's it. And now they're in a position where they need to win 2 series to be able to qualify. But I think they've had enough time to figure things out, to improve to a level where they can take down Lynn Vision and then later Eternal Fire. You know, I think this is, we've been patient with some of the losses for Team Liquid at some of the previous tournaments, you know, because, okay, there's a lot of things they need to figure out, player changes, in-game leader changes and whatnot. But at this point,
is it inexcusable to not qualify, do you think? Like, or is that too harsh of a term?
I mean, I usually have a harsher opinion about these things than, I guess, other people, but for me, I think it would be inexcusable. Like, the thing is they have this extenuating circumstance that they have to play 2 games in 1 day, which shouldn't really be a thing. And some of it is out of their hands, too. I mean, they could win 2-0 here, and then the G2 complexity game could drag on, potentially, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think absolutely this is where Liquid proves it to themselves also that their development has been going steadily and that they're moving in the right direction. And that, in the end, they played, you know, that would mean you beat Lynn Vision twice and Eternal Fire to make the playoffs. Like, that's not a tough draw. That's not a tough bracket. That's something that you need to be able to do because their aspirations are to contend for titles, not just be a perennial playoff team or something along those lines. You know, they want to win trophies, and this would be a good first step.
Just
the rifles
into the playoffs. Sorry, the
now
rifles.
It's so good, man.
There
I
are
was going to
rifles.
say, you know, the rifles are out, man. The
They
rifles are out.
Look at the rifles.
Come on, everyone.
The rifles.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
The rifles.
Rainwaker. Good damage on the spam. Emilia hurt by that. Oh, dearie me. Luckily enough, that nade's going to just bounce on past. And actually, Emilia's going to be the one to get the first kill. Rainwaker, kind of a rough way for that one to go. Does damage through the smoke, but it's Liquid down 4v5. Over in mid, OC takes a bit of a peek, and Starry does offer himself up. So now down to the 4v4. Some pressure alleviated thanks to OC in middle.
Still slow defaulting. Lynn Vision have no problem in playing very slow T-side rounds. You know, we talked about the Asian teams playing a more EU style in the last 12 months or so. Lynn Vision certainly ascribing
Dude, this is
some of
wild.
that. This
Triple mid
they're
react.
dropping. That's crazy.
Oh,
Backstab. And they're all there.
That was his chance for 3 in the mowdown. OC continues on this backstab, and there's more where that came from. The triple mid gave so much to Liquid on the backstab. Lynn Vision never aware just how many players went up through middle.
I like what Dustin, how he described it yesterday on the couch after their win versus Team Liquid, saying, yes, against Marex, against Yakindar, it's always tough. We're just a poor, CIS team that wants to take it slow and do things step by step. And he comes in with his pushing and his aggression and information plays. And that is a good way to describe Team Liquid. They're one of the more proactive teams on their CT sides, aggressive, right? Especially in the mid round, always want to fight for some control or just try to get some information. And that might be something that's actually a problem for Lynn Vision to fight against, that in the mid round when you're still like trying to set yourself up, all of a sudden they're doing something, right? And you're just not really, you're focused on what it is that you want to do, and instead of just maybe also having in the back of your head, hey, they might just do something and I need to be focused to punish a potential move.
And Liquid, I mean, they found the perfect timing to make that move. It was about 40 seconds. Lynn Vision had defaulted the whole round, over a minute of holding in a 4-on-4, and then Liquid just pop down through the window with 40 seconds left as Lynn Vision were grouping.
I mean, if there's one skill that Liquid have practiced, it's aggressing quite late in the mid round with all the games they've played versus VP thus far. Lynn Vision set up outside of the A site, grouped here with everybody, and oh god, the wide jiggle with the smoke makes me nervous, but Rainwaker drops it immediately.
It's alright, because they can just extinguish the molly if they really want to go.
It's still terrifying. Getting 1-d'd on that cross. We've got a con smoke coming in. Lynn Vision, eyes on the prize right now. With a full execute into this A site, Rainwaker gets smoked and mollied. He has to spam or just wait for his team. And no one's even close with these Molotovs down. This is a nice execute for Lynn Vision. They're going to get some space, but it is so constricting. This is a retake map after all. Can they find that first kill? No. Rainwaker able to survive for one, but the Glocks still fight back, and Lynn Vision have a chance.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. Westmelon's done a lot of damage there with the push up to camera, and now Patsi on the backstab is going to have to do the heavy lifting here for Liquid. Patsi moving in. Spots the first man in on default, swung from heaven, and with the pistols, Lynn Vision run away with that round. Well-placed smokes get them in. Liquid give up the site, look to play retake in the 5v5, but it's that push up into heaven. It's the quick double from the pistols here as they deal with both heaven-bound players.
Everyone's been asking, Yanko, I need you to finally put a nail in the final nail in the coffin of this question. Is China #1?
Not yet, but they're pretty sharp, man. I'll never forget. I think it was a Star Ladder tournament in China, and the show match is like EU talent, like English talent versus Chinese talent. Mind you, also their talent has like guys. Who was it? I can't remember. It wasn't Jungle, but it was one of the actual ex-pro players who played until recently. They just ran over us.
Really?
I felt. I've played, against actual players that are still playing, and I didn't feel as violated as I did in that game.
Aim is crazy, isn't it? It's
absolutely.
It makes you wonder why the agency never succeeded as well. Sure, there are plenty of mitigating factors, and I mean, we know the difficulty of like being away from Europe. Every region struggles with it geographically. In terms of practice partners,
I've never rage quit I think it was like what are they, like retake servers? I was in a retake server. We were out in Asia. I just rage quit it straight up. I don't think I've ever done that before, but I don't know. Yeah, man, and everyone was named like simple.
Oh yeah, everyone. Like, every time I played in China,
absolutely shitting on you, and to the point of just pure rage. It doesn't even feel real.
Everyone is named like no, it's not even like simple. It's like the full name. It's like Patrick Forrest Lindbergh. Like it's like everyone is full name EU CS players. It's kind of funny, but.
I have to say though, just quickly, that eco that Lynn Vision won.
Yeah.
I personally hate how much space Liquid gives them.
They got given a lot of room.
There's
There's also no plan. But why?
Rainwaker's heaven.
Because that's also you're playing retake, but not because two guys are playing in front and they can get pushed. At least then you need to throw some extra util to prevent that push for the smokes to clear, and then you all move into the retake. I mean, that just feels like such a bad round to lose. You know, in a manner in which you lost it. You didn't even really have a chance to win it, and you were full buy against an eco. So maybe someone messed something up in how they were supposed to approach that retake, but gives a way in for Lynn Vision early.
He's been very aggressive in middle. I was going to say he just gets smoke walked there by Zaka with a double kill as OC attempts a reposition, denied at the first point of contact. It's Lynn Vision on the A split. What a shot! Zaka just shredding right now with a triple entry kill. That's the round.
And this for me is always like, this was difficult sometimes to have the players necessarily understand. It's like, okay, this is 3-0, so it's at the start of the game when this round happens. But it could happen at 7-0. It's more prone to happen when you're leading, and things can look so good. That's nice. Can look so good when you're leading, but you know the game isn't played until 7. It's played until 16, soon to be until 13. But you know, you always have to keep that in mind. Things can, just because things have been going well, that doesn't, it's not a guarantee that they'll continue in the same way. You have to stay diligent, you have to stay focused. There's a lot of things that change. Your opponents are getting more information about what you're doing. You're getting some good reads. That's not necessarily going to continue into the future.
7-0 is not GG.
Yeah, exactly. And all of a sudden, look at it now. Like that first gun round was easy. They're on an eco. It could have been 4-0 for Team Liquid. All of a sudden, it's 4-3. You're on another eco. Next buy round is going to be not optimal for Team Liquid, and you're giving them. And then, if the game becomes really close, and now the pressure starts kicking in. All of a sudden, wait, this is an elimination game, and a team that we mopped the floor with is now beating us. You know, what's going on? And maybe some players are not that great with dealing with that pressure, and then they start their performance drops, or they become nervous in the communication. That makes, I don't know, Yakinder's job harder to call, and people don't do things the same way they do, let's say, in practice. And that's how things go south really quickly.
I mean, that's something that some of these younger players on Liquid have not dealt with to the same extent as someone like Yakinder or Naf, like being favorites, right? Patsi, Rainwaker, these guys have been underdogs most of their career, right? Patsi's running Spirit. By the time, you know, like, yeah, the whole Antwerp run underdogs. Rainwaker never played at tier 1 level until Team Liquid, not consistently at least. So yeah, that's a different type of pressure that these players have to deal with on a human level, and that's, we talk so much about the human side of playing at Pro CS. That's because the skill gap is so tight right now. Everyone can frag, everyone knows every nade, and so it's those minute details, it's that mental side.
Your boy stepping up.
Matter most. Naf getting exit kills, Harry. Congratulations.
Yeah, I know, man, but anything's good. Anything's good to bring Keith online. That's what we want. That's what we need.
I heard that if you're last on the stonks list, you have to spin the wheel twice.
Is that true? Who's currently last?
Me.
Oh, shit. Double spin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just going to get the good one twice. I'm going to have to play like 4 games of MM in a row or something.
Lucky you.
But the point is really, you know, a couple of rounds can completely change the vibe and the momentum of the game. And we talk how momentum is important, and that round can be because someone made a stupid mistake, right? And that makes your gun rounds later, or your game or your half, so much more difficult than it needed to be. And from the outside, it seems like, oh, this team is like playing bad. Yeah, but why did it happen in this game?
I mean, hell, like, you know, Liquid know that that's the case. Like, even thinking 2 last night in their game versus VP where they could have taken the 2-0, right? And it's like, you gave up 1 round at the beginning of that comeback. It probably didn't feel like much, right? Like, just a drop of water in a bucket of the stuff, you know? But it sends ripples through, and then, like you say. Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah, you know what you said. I tried to think of it.
You know what you said.
I can't. I just have had like the ultimate mind blank midway through a whole arse.
Yeah, like you said, Yanko.
Yeah, man. Like Yanko said.
Yeah.
So here's Anubis jump all the way in the dark.
Yeah.
Woo! Opener found. Lynn Vision on the board. 5v4.
You've killed me with that one. Oh, he's sick. He's actually sick.
Crazy double opener.
Almost found the third as well. They could have lined up. Yakinda takes a shot. Lynn Vision splitting A anyway. Into this stacked, tenuous word, but there's two players here. Rainwaker full blind shooting at the ground. Lynn Vision coming in late. That A main player can't flash for them. They just swing together. Oh, OC almost doesn't commit, but he takes two with him, and he sets up his captain for a clutch through the fading smoke. 1v1, Westmelon not considering this. They know he was dark. They think he's flanking, and Westmelon's missed this timing. Yakinda's way closer than he's ever ready for, and he won't tap. This is a great play by Yakinda, getting as close as he can, and Westmelon walks into the angle. He gets a spot. Now the pressure's on Yakinda. He needs to tap. He might just stick.
On the bomb.
Yeah,
he is
that's
sticking
it.
the
That's
full
the money.
commit, and Westmelon, the molly doesn't even land on the bomb. That's brutal. Just the defuse held for Yakinda.
I could have told you he was going to stick there. In fact, I did. That felt kind of like the only play Yakinda has at that moment. And sure, that's a round. Feels like a wasted opportunity. They get double entry B. They still go into the A split. OC gets away with a double kill. He's looked really good on Anubis. That's a one place OC feels very comfortable on CT side to me. I think back to even his breakout event this year at Katowice. A breakout event, but an event that he performed very well at, where Liquid made top 4. And he had some great rounds.
I like OC. He's had a couple of stinkers in that first series against VP, but you know, those games just happen sometimes. But he feels like a, you know, smart player, understands like the game on a high level and really works on his own game, right?
Yeah.
Works on the details. So we'll see now. Team Liquid whips out the double lob. That's a big investment. They spend all their money for this round. They are getting punished by those aim fights, really, mostly. So double lob, a good answer to that. Let's see if Lynn Vision can maybe anticipate it.
Oh, boosting OC up and over. This is a nice move. Gives him this deep old angle into main. And if anyone from Lynn Vision tries to walk up behind this smoke, OC's got them. Oh, just leaves it right as they move in. Kind of awkward timing there. Rainwaker mollied. OC turning back to main, going to lend a helping hand, but more util streaming in. OC, his job is not done yet, and he looks away from main. That'll be him dealt with. Rainwaker pinned in up on the fountain. They know he's here, and so he's going to get run down.
Look at Starry right now. He's even in mid cutting off rotations. He can tell his whole team they're coming CT or flank. A-main's being covered by the orb, so plenty of info right now for Lynn Vision to work with.
Even the fact that they're going to get late backstabbed in through the connector is not ideal for Liquid here. Will they be considering this?
Yeah, good patience.
Starry making the play through camera, but he's really trying to bide his time here. Gets two out of it as he sticks the landing on the transfer. It's just left to Yakinda. Tap on the bomb. Last time he was able to grab that defuse, but this time no such feat as Starry puts up 3. Lynn Vision take the lead.
I don't know why they were so surprised he was there, considering OC actually sells himself in the site to check camera. It must have come off the call that Liquid are rotating CT, that they don't have mid. Maybe they even heard him as well, but he commits so hard round the left side of Cake to peek camera, and they still don't even think about Starry in the post plant. So it's a bit of an awkward round for Liquid. Seemed like they were aware, but they didn't deal with him. And look what that's done to the money. This is going to be a great T side. This is going to be something to marvel at for Lynn Vision, perhaps. And considering we already had this matchup come through and it was dominant for Liquid, even with this map. Lynn Vision got 7 rounds last time T side. That wasn't enough. This time they've at least got 6.
And that was all Starry. I mean, he was the one player alone on mid, just smoke temple, and that caused Kinder to rotate left connector open, and that's why OC was paranoid that he was going to get split. And Gum also told us yesterday about Starry, something about him, that he doesn't really get nervous, like he's super calm under pressure, plays more or less the same. And for someone who's going to be your lurker in some of the situations, that's a great quality.
They were also talking about, like, I don't know who it was, maybe it was G, but someone's heart just racing, right? Like, the inexperience of coming to LAN, playing here. I imagine, you know, even when I've played, like, tiny things, my heart starts racing. I'm sure everyone who's sat down on LAN knows that feeling. And so, especially for Lynn Vision, who come here in a huge competition, first time in Europe in a couple of years as well. We saw them at a blast back in 2021. E2 in a pistol round. I think they got a map as well.
Yeah, but who has an ace G2?
But yeah, nerves. Maybe
Honda aced G2.
Yeah, Honda did ace G2, that's true. And where is he now?
At the shop.
Nice.
Getting his gears changed.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I love the noises Harry makes.
Oh, it's just a tag from OC. That's brutal.
Unlucky.
Westmelon runs at him in mid and lives to tell the tale. Now he gets an AWP too. Life's good for Westmelon here. Life's good for Lynn Vision. 5v4 like this, it's forced Liquid to go and take up mid, but that's taken a lot of resources away from other avenues on the map here. Team Liquid clearing out middle, but Lynn Vision have got their sights set on B, playing up through Dark and Main now. It's going to come down to this two-man hold. There's more players moving over. Rainwaker, away from the A site, is already around at B, but he is smoked off back in the temple. So this two-man hold of Naf and Patsy's got to deliver.
Nice.
The double from Naf keeps Liquid somewhat interested here, but there's still a man down in the 2-on-3. It's all weighted on Yakindar's flank. And with him seeing he's got good timing, he wants to try and attempt this. They lose Rainwaker back in the spawn. And so now it's just Yakindar.
Now he's wishing he took that kill, I bet. He's still trying to play timing. He does have something here. Hoping he can walk past the scoped up player. This is such a huge play from Yakindar. He's gone right by him, but there's no one else on offer. Back in Glyph, back in the site. Yakindar walks side by side. He takes the kill, the transfer, but a 1v1, and the trade comes through.
Damn, man. I
Nice
mean,
try.
you know, sick for Lynn Vision that they're able to get a beat on him. That's a very confusing moment to be in when you're 3v1. There's a guy in main right next to your teammate. But damn. That's
why'd he pull his knife? Imagine.
That's a crazy play out of Yakindar. That's like the only way he could look to win. Some mad 1v3 in that position.
Oh, and the
Dude, that's some like old school feeling trigger discipline right there. That 1v3.
He's just walking around and walking into Snacks Wonderland. A double, triple hat trick of frags, Harry.
Damn, man.
Does he not see him? Oh, he's allowing him not to know that he's there. That's a bit more old school for you, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry remembers that one. 1.6 days.
This is the first time out for Team Liquid in round 12.
Damn.
Tells you that they've, you know, didn't necessarily weren't confused about what they need to do, but at some point you're losing a lot of rounds. You just want to take a breather, discuss. I think here maybe they are thinking about, do they want to drop something, because the Kinder had 6600. Maybe he can drop an op to OC and get some pistols, but he just gets the M4 for himself. Rest of the team on pistols. And that was great timing from Lynn Vision in the previous round.
No way he keeps that spray going.
One health as well. One health, and he
like
keeps fighting.
Crab walk spraying, dude. He had to get that kill. If Yakinda gets 2 for none and gets out, Liquid are ecoing. But Lynn Vision survive. Just about. Just got a group now and make sure they hit the right side. Their A executes have been pretty nasty. Liquid, when they haven't had the AWP, have had trouble on this site.
I was going to say, their timings were good. Like, look, even now, this happened in the previous round. Liquid is re-clearing mid after they lose a man, but Lynn Vision is already in a position to execute. Here, it's taking him a little bit longer, so we'll see if Liquid can still make something happen here. Starry on 1 HP.
Patsy's going to play through Con. A little split here at Lynn Vision. Oh,
hey,
well.
Normal peak. Normal
Absolutely deleted. Rainwaker's been able to grab the AK, but firing off with the Deeg, and Westmelon spams him back.
They've beaten their T side from last time, officially. Yeah. It's come through, and there may be more in store here. With every gun round, they're going to get 2 for 1. And sure, CT side was a problem last time, but this is a different Lynn Vision, it feels like. One that's certainly firing today.
Just the maddest.
This kill. He knows about that gap. Like, he knows exactly what's going on. Ugh. Gross.
Kinky.
Well, you said it. And Naf gets caught with the second door bomb B.
No!
Oh no, you got to spin the wheel, Harry. Twice, Harry.
I got to play 4 games of MM now.
I know. I think you're
win 4 in a row.
What happens if Harry has to eat 40 chicken nuggets? He is vegetarian.
But I have to do it twice. I have to eat 80.
No, we'll make it some veggie nuggets. Or
oh, thank you, man. No, you know where the veggie nuggets are at, Yanko. I appreciate it. So take a look at this. Lynn Vision, 5v4.
Okay.
And 40 chicken nuggets ahead of them. Are they up for it? Are they hungry for it? Smoke down over towards Temple.
Oh, they had
Molly in reply, and Rainwaker has heard. They're out in mid now. They smoke on the Molly. That kind of throws the timing off here for Rainwaker.
Oh.
OC, quick double.
No.
Oh, more for OC.
Oh.
Yeah, OC lets him have it. 4 kills as he knocks them out of the park from main. And now it's just Zaka left up in this one all alone. In with the backstab. He's trying to make it interesting here. Holds the shot for a moment, but can't take it further than 1. And so it's Patsi to finish off the round for Liquid.
That's my goatee. He just tears him wide open, Harry. Huge 4K from the A side. He's so comfortable here. We keep seeing him put multi-kills on the board. This last shot. Oh.
It was a great round for Mosi, but I feel like this is probably the first time Lynn Vision really messes up the call as well in a 5v4 to just go 4 guys through camera, you know, that narrow choke point, not have any sort of a split or anything. It was a bit brave, and OC punishes them for it. This round is probably the difference between 10-5 or 8-7 half.
10-5 will be huge for Lynn Vision on their map pick. Keeping the pressure on A main. Got a boost up for OC. Oh, boom. What? How'd he get 2?
No way!
How'd he get 2?
There's absolutely no way. How both? Someone tell me how were both found there? Yakinda tucked in, dead to Zaka, and the A site's cracked wide open here.
It's not done.
Lynn Vision looking for 10.
It's
Zaka
done.
still making moves. Now fly dead up in the heavens. And so Lynn Vision locking in 9 unless Patsi can cook up a 1v3. Spots a man back in middle, tries to play through camera, and G will not let him through.
Right now.
Let's see the Emilia double again. That is absolute madness. It's the speed of the double kill for me. It's the fact that it's that as the first peek into the immediate first bullet kill. Oh, man.
That's disgusting.
That's filth.
Out of all the ways you envision that boost going, that is so far away from what you thought the worst case scenario was, you know?
Sure, maybe he clears OC, but the transfer...
Yeah, it's like maybe OC misses and someone gets spammed, but that's like how you envision losing that fight.
Patsi's had enough of sitting back on B. He's not been having a fun game here. He gets aggressive with a kill down in the water, but they take middle. Lynn Vision, an eye for an eye in a 4-on-4. Patsi gets out, Rainwaker resets to mid, and they're going to crunch it together. Look at Liquid grouping on the minimap right now. They're going very early. Starry's just holding for this control. If Liquid get too curious, well, let's see. Rainwaker's tucked right beside the boxes. And Starry, I think this is a guaranteed kill here. He's going to take 1. Orp does trade, massive trade, but they're still grouping for a B hit, and there's only Naf here.
He's going to get smoked off as well. Nade is great. Nade is perfect. Good damage done from that. And Rainwaker moves in now on the MP9.
Flash coming in from Osi.
Oh, one kill from him. Up on the pillar for G, but a missed shot. And now Zaka tries to swing out and help him. 1v2 for Zaka. And OC puts a stop to it. Liquid at least managed to salvage 6 here with OC leading the charge.
Katie nails the shot. 3 kills from the captain.
I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake it. No, this ain't never been a game.
Tell me where the competition. Seem like they all been missing. Never made a wrong decision. It's got me walking different. I stay gassed up. Please point the opposition. No scope, it's no joke. Just know I aim with raw precision. I went and got my bid up quick, 100 figures. They once was competition, now ain't sitting with us. Been on a wave since we've been away. Snatch the game, now we here to stay.
I told my mama I make it, I make a couple mistakes, but see I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake it. No, this ain't never been a game. I told my mama I make it, I made a couple mistakes, but see I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake it. No, this ain't never been a game.
It's that you can't touch me. Things get ugly, they mad now. This all must be a whole new level to count. I'm packing on the pounds, pulled up with the dog hound, and I still had time to shut it down. Now you see them all screaming my name. See them trying to switch to my lane. They ain't never fit that frame. Only present when the cash came. Plenty days I've been on the road chasing. No legend ever said they was complacent. Nah.
I told my mama I make it, I make a couple mistakes, but see I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake it. No, this ain't never been a game. I told my mama I make it, I made a couple mistakes, but see I stay in my lane. I keep my feet on the pavement, and don't you ever mistake it. No, this ain't never been a game.
Team Liquid managing to pick up 6. They get the last round of that first half, but it's Lynn Vision leading the way. Commanding performances out of Zaka, crazy moments. Emilia double over towards main as we got near the end of that first half. You had the Kindar 1v3 attempt with the trigger discipline. This game's been delivering on all fronts, but it is a little concerning to see Liquid on the back foot here.
Absolutely, and this pistol is going to be really important. We see dualies on Emilia and Starry. P250 on OC with armor, and just one smoke and a flash for Nav.
Yes, indeed.
This is one of the wildest CT pistol buys. 3 dualies.
More guns better. And these are powerful guns. We've seen Lynn Vision pull up aces with them, have great pistol rounds actually in this tournament. So I think Liquid better watch out right now. 3 armored Berettas, elite. As Starry waits in dark, he picks that first player, sees a second OC with a P250 headshot, and Liquid forced to rush A, but it's not going to get any easier. With more there, Emilia, top performer, will fall with nothing, and Rainwaker gets an upgrade as he takes space. Not too much. Liquid play towards camera. They don't have main. There's no flank coming in, though. Lynn Vision grouping in mid.
Yeah, now flashes the rest of Liquid into heaven. They're going to take the space and take it deep all the way over towards the spawn. Zaka has flashes here. Oh, Liquid, they really needed that out of Patsi.
Full blind.
Full blind, but he will get the kill. Now Fly holding on to camera, run out by the dual Berettas. G desperately trying to claw his way back in, but Rainwaker does not let them.
How do they win it? How do they win it? That doesn't even make sense.
Because the flash, I mean, the flash was good, but because Patsi got that kill blind, that's what allowed them to win the round, and they played it pretty well. You saw Zach was falling back all the way to beach. I mean, he understands they're going to push. He waits for his teammates. That entry from Rainwaker onto Emilia, that really saved them, because it's a 3v5. It was supposed to be a B fake all along. They're going, and if he doesn't get that entry that quickly, the round, I feel, is over.
Crazy shots from Patsi and Rainwaker,
who were both on 5 kills coming into the second half.
I mean, Patsi had a really uncomfortable time with B. Sure, there were a lot of executes in that first half, but a couple of times Lynn Vision actually went for B hits. Patsi looked extremely uncomfortable. He walked in a molly one round. Just easy clears, and this round is no exception. Liquid sweep it, sending the MAC-10 to finish the job. Only 1 round difference between these two teams now, as Liquid look to do what they did last time, which was take a dominant T side on Anubis versus Lynn Vision. That would be reassuring for this series for Liquid fans around the world. And Lynn Vision will have to break the mold and show their best CT side yet.
Let's see now. G has an AWP glass cannon, albeit, and 4 M4s, 3 Galils and a MAC-10 on the side of Liquid with 1 AK. Do they do something fast again? It was pretty execute heavy in their game against VP. Some good A hits.
Bombs left outside B. Oh dear, Zaka with nades out. Oh, not even traded. Patsi follows up, and now, it may have been a quiet first half, but get him activated on T side. This will be a different story for Patsi. Pushing G back with a Molotov, doesn't even get a shot out. And Liquid not only have mid, but they've retrieved the bomb, and they're splitting the MTA site. This is 9-9.
Yeah, that's a really rough way for this first rifle round to go for Lynn Vision. Just awkward timing for Zaka in mid. Kind of thought that he was safer than he was.
Baby.
Nade even knocks out one of these saving players.
That's the AWP.
Will get picked up, but no guarantee on it. They line up for Patsi. And so not a single gun saved after that first rifle round for Lynn Vision. Oh dear, Liquid now pretty much guaranteed to take the lead here.
I think looked so terrible for Liquid towards the end of that first half, and all of a sudden now you're like, well, that's it. They've done enough. You know, they weathered the storm. They won 3 pistol, converted, first gun. They lost like 2 players there, so they have great economy behind them. They're up against another eco from Lynn Vision, and they're back in control.
Is this map over?
Dabs with a smile on his face. He knows it's over. Pack it up.
Go next.
But hey, maybe that's how they felt when they were 3-0 up and going up against the pistols of Lynn Vision. So let's see. I've seen a Starry 1 dig in my time.
Couple of them.
All right, quad A lead. No one middle. And 1 player over towards B in West Melon. They're really hoping that they're given something over here in main, and Emilia will go seeking for it. Aware of this position, it catches Rainwaker with nades out. And so that is not a bad way for this to start. Lynn Vision, 5v4. And it's one of these Deagles to open it up.
Staying mobile, moving away from that A stack. They know it's the A lurker, so Lynn Vision don't jump the gun on 1 kill. However, Liquid do look like they want to re-execute back into A. Dark player falling back as well. So if Lynn Vision don't play active on B right now, they lose the round from positions. Emilia's got his eyes on middle. And Liquid are about to waltz in.
Give us one more, Emilia.
Ah, just a tag. And so with that not being a kill, Liquid are safe bets to win this one, and Lynn Vision never even going to give it a look. So Liquid up in the lead. I mean, this is a bit weird, right? Because, I mean, I would say it didn't really feel like we got to see Lynn Vision play a proper rifle. And I know they've had the guns, but that round came down to, like, the weird timing over in mid. So this is now their second attempt at the rifle round. Let's see if it can get off to a bit of a better start.
Just floating there. I'm surprised they don't go more actively to
and
hunt
like
for a rifle.
Hunt,
they don't have armor, so I'm sure they're going to keep the pistols into the next round, but you'll buy guns anyway. Try it also to maybe pressure a little bit of Liquid's economy. Look at their money. I mean, they have 10K on Yakinder, 9K on Patsi, 4 on NAF, 8.5 on OC, 5 on Rainwaker. They'll be able to buy, you know, 2-3 rounds in a row, really, even if they lose. So that's a lot of pressure that Lynn Vision is going to have to deal with. Let's see what they have in store for us.
This time they're a lot more actively set up over in mid. It was that awkward timing for Zaka that gave the opening last time.
Oops.
Oh. Okay, I'm not liking the kind of initial build-up to this. It's feeling kind of similar to last time. Patsi and Yakinder walking up middle. Missed flash out of Zaka, but at least this time he's not in the firing line.
Comms have to be so clean on this camera split because 2 players are actually open to middle. And they're also trying to watch main. The AWP is kind of useless at this point. Yes, reposition is nice for G. Now he can provide cover. Lynn Vision can focus on A main. He needs to hit the shots though. A leg comes in. The bomb's going back into B play after all. They jump over the AWP. Naf looking for this entry. How aware are Lynn Vision right now? Nades out on the rotate. Does get a jiggle off. It's big info for Lynn Vision. 40 seconds. They start entering, and that's the kill that could be the house of cards tumbling down here on this B bomb site. There's no one to stop Naf, and Liquid just break their way in. Lynn Vision losing rounds off of the opening kill right now. This is no exception. They try and save, but you know Liquid are coming hunting. They want to take these guns away.
That was a nice round from Liquid. We did an episode with Hooksy last night, and he was talking about he hates Anubis.
Yeah.
Like, he hates it. And the main reason is he feels like there's not really that much map control to fight for, obviously outside of mid, and then you can't really abuse rotations that much or force rotations. But that round from Liquid was probably the one example of how you can do it on Anubis, right? And it obviously has to be with taking mid control, but you can see how they completely outmaneuvered Lynn Vision and Naf with a couple of nice little chase kills there in the end, Harry.
This hurts to watch right now. I'm in pain. Deep pain.
And we were talking about it the other day, how like I think actually it was Chad and Alex maybe who were doing that game with me.
Yeah.
That people are now putting less focus on mid. The CTs, they're playing more for the extremities, right? We saw earlier in Anubis, you know, just exchanging utility on mid. You know, that's where the focus is, and you really want to deny that control for the Ts, but now we've seen the CTs be a little bit more willing to make the T spend a lot of utility and then be able to get, and in the meanwhile you maybe push out of B main or you try to PK main aggressively. And right now Lynn Vision is getting punished for not putting more focus on mid. The both gun rounds really they lost due to either giving up space on mid or just not having good information.
This is a well-coordinated T side regardless for Liquid, so we'll have to see if Lynn Vision can come up with any solutions here. Rainwaker won't be caught twice. I mean, he didn't have nades at this time, but that's a freaking sick deagle shot.
He just has to...
Oh!
Okay.
All right,
We're back.
Are we cooking? Are we... How's the stove? It's on. The water's boiling.
The fire's burning.
The tomatoes are being sliced.
The potatoes are in.
They're in, the potatoes are boiling. You can hear it simmering away, little.
We're making our own homemade mayonnaise.
Oh my goodness.
If we can't get the one
We
from
grind-
Carmack's hometown.
We're grinding the eggs ourselves.
Grinding the eggs.
We got our nose to the egg stone.
I grinded for this
We're
egg.
skinning the pig.
Oh no!
Emilia dead. Here's the A play. This is where we've seen Lynn Vision fall down before. They've had good starts in these low buy rounds, but fall down against the AXX. This time Zaka wants it to be different. Westmelon in with the backstab, and G finds one on the USP. So Lynn Vision, with just pistols by their side, get onto double digits and finally break through after a 5-round absence on this CT side.
How have they done that? Look at this shot. And now, yeah. Oh, juicy. Tasty. I'm not sure what we were cooking in that round, but it's something for Lynn Vision.
And I think I was going to say, because of how the gun rounds went, it would be a great call for Liquid to now do a sort of maybe execute, because you would expect Lynn Vision to switch and focus more on mid, but actually you lose to an eco, right? That kind of breaks the momentum that you were building. And you can see now mid is open one more time.
Punish play though. Lynn Vision still feel like they need to make a move, and I understand that at this point. Their passive rounds have not been working. Spotted on this aggro is G. They're still jumping for it though. Maybe there's a world where you can pick a player out the sky, re-swing from mid side, and they just bail. They realize it's not working. After 5 rounds in a row, finally breaking the streak, and Liquid is still waiting on this punishing default, hoping the orb gets given a kill, or they group up in A main. Emilia's had a great game today, but dead first leaves Zaka with it all to do.
This utility bought time for help to come A.
Yeah, Zaka's allowed. More help, more teammates over here to reinforce the A-hole.
Oh,
the orb
baby,
swinging
what?
out.
Respect.
G even tries to 360. Desperate times calling for desperate measures. Starry makes a play. 1 kill from him. Westmelon in with another. The bomb gets away from Liquid. The AWP of OC scoped in, lands a tag, and there's the killing blow dealt by Yakinda. So it will be a Team Liquid round. One hell of a scrap for the A site.
That could be a round if G hits his first shot. Forget the 360. He had to, by the way, he had to do that. Not the 360, but he had to go out in the open. There was a double molly back sight. There was nowhere to go. He had to swing. He's just trying to make his model hard to hit, right? If he hits that first shot, that's a 1v1 round for Westmelon to try and clutch up. Very winnable with the nades available, but Yakinda swings that Molotov in front of it, and he's not ready for that. So a nice try for Lynn Vision, but Liquid continue to serve up T-side rounds, resetting Lynn Vision after that eco win. It will mean they have money, but still, we've seen nothing on this CT side to prop up Lynn Vision in this must-win elimination match on the final day of Group D.
They're really missing Yi in this
Yeah.
game so far, you know, as the primary opera, only 7 and 11.
He was a monster against G2.
Yeah, absolutely. And there were a couple of shots that if he hit would turn around in favor of his team. So hopefully he can bounce back, because I don't think Lynn Vision will be able to come back without him.
Especially not with the map pool we have. They need this one. Baited. Oh, that's something. Starry gets 2. That should not be 2 kills from the young man. But Lynn Vision find a way.
Three on 5, and Liquid are going to look to group. Bomb's still outside of B. They're going to walk up canals on OC's orb. Tiptoeing their way up towards Dark. There's only 2 players inside B. Lynn Vision have got to stick the landing here. This is a gifted start to the round, thanks to the bait and switch and Starry's performance down in Dark. But only 2 players still over here towards B, and the rotate of Emilia going to come in over towards CT, but it's a little late and can get locked out by utility. Spam through. Smoke on Patsi and on OC, but they're both down here in Dark. The mollies are locking them out. They've got to use one of them on that smoke. On that molly, rather. And Emilia just picks it up for free. That's a little awkward, and this one's all locked out.
Good shooting. It's nice to have a clean round for Lynn Vision. I hope that stays the same because, oh, he's dead. Maybe after time. I think they know. I think they know exactly where. Oh, they have no idea.
Why are they
But
doing
wait,
this?
but wait! Oh!
After time?
G go!
Yeah. Okay, clean enough is what I'll say. They
Hey.
needed that one.
That's nice for G as well, right? The kill after time, we were just talking about it, down at the bottom of the board, with 7 and 11 coming into that
it's
round. And
warmed
7
up
and
after
11
that
was a
slow
part-time
peak.
job, but full-time AWPer now, and knocks out the AWP on the other side.
Okay.
After time.
This is a really poor decision from Lynn Vision because Liquid has enough money to buy everything regardless. Even with that kill, look at their buy and look at the money for Lynn Vision. If they lose this round now, they're back on pistols and they could have saved all 5 weapons. I think that would have been the more prudent call considering where the game is at this moment.
Question is asked of Lynn Vision. Can they continue? Can they get back-to-back rounds? Because if they don't, that exact problem rears its head, Yanko. On the flip side, Liquid are also within breaking distance after that post-time kill. So loser of this round is in grave danger. And it may be... Oh, no, the barrel sticks through. Emilia gets away with that kill. Rainwaker goes a little deep, and Emilia forgets his gun. Emilia has gotten his gun. Phew. Luckily enough, there's no punish there. Liquid take mid, an area that's been underplayed in this map.
And G wasn't like 50 meters close to any opponent, but is left on 28 HP.
From what?
A molly.
Oh, it's a shame for him. 40 seconds. Liquid are in a dangerous position. If OC's not giving them a pick, that's a nice Molotov. And they've still got some blocking utility on this B bomb site. This could be a problem.
30 seconds, and no need to peek this for Lynn Vision.
Oh dear.
Bomb's gone back over towards A. This might be a late attempt to try get it up through Dark.
Oh, they got Patsi past. He hit timing. Patsi got timing. Are they watching this? They are not watching this. OC's running out. They've got to go. 10 seconds, missed shot. And everyone comes through with a kill. Patsi's flank is too late. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. And Zaka makes it so with a kill at backside. Naf saves. And Lynn Vision do what they had to. Capitalize on that damage and put Liquid on pistols. Now, Naf has saved a gun. They can buy a couple of deagles. But still, Lynn Vision now in position to get this upset map.
Yeah, now it gets pretty interesting. They managed to save themselves from the reset. Liquids has spent all their money in the process, so they're going to go for a eco with the save gun on Naf.
Oh. Boom.
Oh, there's the mow down. Zaka teed up with the flashbang, and he wrestles with the AK for number 4. He's on for the ace right now. Probably won't get it.
Now the dynamic of this game is interesting, right? Because for Liquid in the next gun round, they're going to get 2,400. That's not ideal. You look at the players like OC, Yakindar, Patsi, that's 4.4 thousand. That's smoke 2 flashes.
Oh my god. How does he get
But
that
now
kill?
Zaka can get the ace. Westmelon, don't steal it. Do everything in your...
But something that worked for Liquid was they were getting mid a lot, and then just splitting with mid and abusing that did great for them. But in the process, in the meantime, they lost a couple of rounds as well. So do you just go back to the default again and see what happens on mid? Or do you try to change the pace now with the call? It does feel awkward after you've been losing a couple of rounds. So I think they have to go back to the default, and they win a round with the default and then do one of their executes. That might be the name of the game.
For Lynn Vision's sake, I hope they don't go for an early flash push play. Liquid's default has punished them every time they've played out of spawn. So use the time, use the util, play the clock. Patsi eats a nade on A stairs. Starry responded with a Molotov towards Dark, and he will have to get out of there. Very low in the open. Westmelon punishes. No way. He loses him in the smoke for a second, but Rainwaker, a crucial double entry into this B bomb site. Liquid have had enough. Brute force may be the answer, and the orb up for debate here on the retake. Do they even want to risk it? They've got money, but not much else. Liquid might have done this one, unless a kill's presented on the big flank. Oh, careful, the bomb hasn't crossed.
Yeah, the bomb is to cross in.
No
it was
smoke.
late from long, and there's no util. They've got a run boost. They've got a run boost to do it. Oh,
imagine.
thank God the AWP has just decided to leave.
Oh my God, they think it's A. Oh, that's a disaster.
Why has he done that?
The bomb's so late that he doesn't believe it. He had it trapped on long side. That's a huge mistake for G. It's not just aim that he's lacking with right now. Making the wrong call in this round may have left Lynn Vision saving. Emilia's not given anything. They're watching long. He doesn't want to probe. It's done. Liquid do it with a double entry from Rainwaker.
This is good, though, if they can get an exit or two to keep the pressure on Liquid's economy despite the round win. Doesn't look like it, though. So we'll see. That was one of those executes that Liquid has in their back pocket. They find the 2 entry kills, and it's pretty done and dusted at that point, so we'll see.
I think he hit his head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if the AWP was there. That's probably Lynn Vision's round. Like,
the bomb will still get over. They would just lose a player.
Then Emilia activates. It's a lot more interesting.
Definitely.
13 apiece. And a streak of 3 broken by Liquid.
So many HEs popping off all over the map.
Liquid aren't out of the woods yet. Patsi walking the line through middle. And there's no one here for Lynn Vision. Nearest man is Zaka over in camera. But mid early on was Liquid's way into this game, and so it's the same duo again of Patsi and Yakindar left here. This time they've got OC in tow with them. The whole team grouping over in mid, looking like they want to try and get another one of these wraps going with it. Smoke down in Temple. That time to split through camera is now. Good flash. It wrecks the side player. Yeah. Emilia's hung out to dry. But Zaka, where did that come from? G rotates in on the AWP. And with that insane multi-kill, Lynn Vision are the ones to win that. They hold on. Zaka makes it happen.
He's such a monster right now. He is unstoppable. 3 kills as they split him together. And that was after Lynn Vision, like, I don't even want to say it's comms issues because it comes so quick. Liquid just appear out of nowhere. 3 players in camera, and Emilia's completely caught off guard looking at A main. Sold by Zaka and saved by Zaka. G even just hits that one shot he had to.
And I was about to sort of flame him a little bit because he had a smoke. Zaka didn't use his smoke. He could have blocked them, made the round easier, but I guess they were just caught off by the pace of Liquid. And wow, he bails his team out. Massive triple kill.
Yakinda, is this the rage buy or is this the desperation buy? How do you categorize this?
I'm not really sure. I think they at least should have taken a timeout and sort of talk it through a little bit if he wants to buy the hero AK.
Oh no. They're going to swing him as well, but the molly and the angle does him a favor. Lynn Vision now don't really know what they're up against. It's a very weak buy, but they may be a little more fearful than they need to be. However, it's up to this A main engagement. Glock baiting for Yakinda on the jump. The rifle will trade. Massive kill for Zaka. Can he control that AK? Bomb is alone in A main.
This could get weird. Now, Zaka gets caught here. Thankfully, he will just respond cleanly. Backstabs in. They've seen the bomb going main. They know that Naf's here. 35 seconds on the clock for Nafly. And as he goes back, that flash gives up the idea that G's up close. But not meant to be, and it's Lynn Vision onto 15, 5 kills away from taking the opening map in this series over Team Liquid.
It's only a map, but this would be an unbelievable recovery from the long streak Liquid went on at the start of this half. 5 rounds in a row, and already history between these teams. A dominant series last time for Liquid.
And Yakinda with the Mac 10, what are the chances that the call is now an execute where he has to go in first with the SMG?
Well, that's the price you pay for the hero AK. Liquid not jumping the gun, but they will be looking for this B hit. Coming in through Dark, Yakinda. This time it's 3 strong. It's only been 2 in the past, but the nades are lined up 2 towards Dark. If they come through, they might get a kill, or at least do significant damage. Lynn Vision sit outside and inside of Dark. Westmelon on the chopping block.
They're both getting hit by these nades if they do go in, but yeah, double nade stack goes in over the top. Patsi lines up the double kill. G now, the last man standing. Quick shot for the first. One more from G would be enough, but they miss. And so that one's free. Backstab in for Zaka. 31 kills deep. The last bastion of hope over towards the B site is now Emilia, and with that swing, he brings it down to the 1v1. Molly out. Forces a wide swing from Rainwaker, and he does make it onto the pillar. Emilia never saw him, and Rainwaker will get that one, keeping the dream alive for Team Liquid. From bottom of the board, he's given them one more round to try force this through into OT.
What a save for Rainwaker to run that volley and to get back into the site. It was even being considered, but he just takes a straight up aim duel and wins it out. A huge clutch round for Liquid. 3 off of Patsi's entries as well. She just needed 1 more on the AWP, and it could have been done here and now. Instead, we go 30 and maybe even further. The money isn't perfect here for Lynn Vision. No kit. Pistol on Emilia, and Liquid with life yet.
It's not ideal on Liquid either. I mean, Yakinda and Naf, 3,300, 3,500. Do they go for SMGs, Galils? Okay, Naf already had armor, so an AK for him as well. Emilia on the pistol, but the rest of the team has M4s up on Yi.
Oh, it's tense right now. The room just got very quiet. I've been hearing Lynn Vision extremely vocal in these mid-rounds. No cheers, no hollers, no whoops just yet. They got a long day ahead of them if they were going to get this upset, but it has to start on Anubis. Liquid faking an A execute, but the bomb is outside of B. Triple Molotov. The Lynn Vision fall for it.
Oh, they pulled around 2 players. Noise made from Patsi.
What a fake.
It's only Starry over at B. He's coming down the line that this play's coming in. He knows there's one more at Dark, but he's run at sight now lost. 4v4, tag down range onto Rainwaker. And Emilia about to drop down through Dark, in through the window.
Make up your mind.
Really doting on this timing. There's a backstab from Patsi all the way through A, so the longer they take, the more time lended to this backstab. The more time lended to Patsi. Coming in with the hero play through the backline. Yakinda in the site, and Patsi makes his presence known now. Yakinda dead. 2 quick kills for Lynn Vision, trying to grind their way on through this one. Naf onto the Glock. They've got to get on the bomb now, and they can't. The 2v1 locked in by Team Liquid, and this one run back in overtime.
That's such a cheeky pocket strat to pull out in round 30. A Tron Liquid in a post plant, get it done, and they take us to overtime. We do not wait. We go straight back in with a rush.
Yeah, fast play over towards a flash is streaming over the top from Yakindar. G only lands the tag, needs a kill here. Can't afford to get nothing, but that'll end up being his fate with G dead. Emilia is run down, and Team Liquid looking to grab the first in OT, unless Westmelon can do the impossible. Down to the USP. Rainwaker closes the distance on the MAC-10, and Starry is low. Surely dead. The first time he plays his hand here in this 1v2, swinging out. Yakindar gets rid of him. And so it's Liquid to take that first round in OT.
G has been a liability in this map, sadly, for Lynn Vision. You feel like if there's a couple of shots he hits on the CT side, this game is already over. He's had ample opportunity, not having a great game. And that's such a shame when you have players like Zaka and Emilia performing on the level they are. Star Orb that shook the boat against G2, going quiet when Lynn Vision need him the most. And we may even have an Orb head-to-head here in this round as well. OC given room to go for a pick.
Oh, that's awkward.
This hurts.
Zaka's going to try take up ownership of mid, but can't hold on to it. G dead to the nade as well. Doesn't even get away. Doesn't even get to survive the journey through camera. One player left over towards A. Westmelon spammed out back in Temple. And so Liquid really just going for the throat now that we've hit overtime.
I want to give a shout out to Daps. That was only their second timeout in the last round of regulation. And, you know, the call that A execute, Liquid has that, but they just go away with that triple molly strat, and to understand also the emotions of the game, right? And that there's a good chance that a fake will work and that there will be over rotation from Lynn Vision. It worked out great, and also it allows you send one guy in to sell the fake, but then you know you have someone like Patsi who can still go and lurk, because once they realize it's a fake, then they're gonna panic and over rotate obviously back to the side where the bomb is, but maybe not worry so much about the gaps in the middle of the map. And that round was over when the bomb was halfway down ticking, pretty much. So that really saved them, and then using that momentum in the first round of overtime, A rush, good call here, just sort of mid-default, finding all the entry kills, and this is the last timeout now for Lynn Vision. We've seen them do crazier things, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, against 9.
Sure.
So I wouldn't write them off just yet.
Well, they need something massive. Just one round on this CT side. Some buffer. And Liquid buffing them up right now. Putting together a strong T-half. Naf with a great recovery. Patsi as well, 5 kills after about 12 rounds. He's really coming to his own on this T side. OC, is that a team knife or a nade? I think it's nade mid. Oof, nice.
That's a nade rugs as well.
My God. The upholstery's ruined now. Hey, as far as util damage done, 150 in the opening stage of the round. Not bad.
Yeah, these were 2 perfect grenades thrown by Lynn Vision. G, this has to be the moment. 1 kill from him on the AWP. That's better than normal.
He's living.
Staying alive now as well. And a bit of support from Emilia goes a long way. Second shot misses. This could still get awkward as both G and Emilia are fed to Team Liquid. 3-on-3. Zaka moving over. Has this util to try and play around it. A bit of a gap in the heaven smoke. He's looking for any sort of advantage here. Starry moving in through the back line. There's still a good bit of utility here for Lynn Vision to work with.
He can just go right now. They're not even considering this. Oh, OC, it pays off. They just swing, and now they watch the flank, but it might not matter. 2-on-2, they know the orb's down now, and it's Naf stuck on the pillar, trying to isolate these fights, trying to take one-on-one duels. Will they let him in the open? Westmelon closes, and Lynn Vision hold on at the end of the half. They almost get 3v5'd, but G and Emilia hitting their opening shots set Lynn Vision up for success. Back to what was a strong T half for both teams, of course.
Yeah, very well done in that final 2v1 as well. Like, to not let Naf get away with any madness. I think it's fair to say that Naf is feeling it right now. He's having a good game. 29 kills deep. You could tell with like how he was kind of moving around. He still believed in his ability to win out that 1v2. Lynn Vision, the one round they've got, it's got to be enough here, as now it's their turn on the T side. Flash in a main, and Emilia opens up. Attempt at the trade for OC, gonna have a chance here, but a missed shot from his AWP, and Emilia double entries over on A. 5v3 in this first T-side round for Lynn Vision. They've got to trade their way through this one. They would then move to tie the game up, and suddenly it feels doable again. They've just got to stick the landing here.
Pretending it's a fake by dropping that smoke and then delaying it. Liquid are going to get aggressive. Oh, they clear him, but still Starry
literally
with a
don't
kill.
know how Starry wins that. I have
win that.
no idea how he wins
now,
that.
Of course, but still 4-on-2, and they clear B. They don't even need to go 45 seconds. They don't need to go. They pull back. Westmelon's yelling, "I've got the B site, please." They almost walk into Yakinda.
Why is Emilia still here? Okay.
Oh, it's so dangerous, but he gets the kill, so we don't have to worry too much. And Naf now forced back the wrong site.
This is like when you try to get too fancy in a 4v2. Listen, if they're both at a site, your 4v2, just execute it well, and you still should be able to trade. You also kill the AWPer. Okay, maybe they don't know if there's a second AWP in play. Naf tried it a few times during regulation, but you know, this is where you're in danger. If Emilia dies there, then it's a 3v2, but Westmelon has B, but doesn't have it all the way deep.
And maybe he dies before the bomb's even there. Next thing
and then suddenly, like, you have need the bomb site anymore. It's like, how did we get here? Like, we were doing so well. Oh, well, Naf saves. And now we're in a tie game. Lynn Vision making it exciting again, right? How do they keep doing it?
Having fun, Harry?
I'm having a lot of fun. This is really cool. Dude, Emilia on these openers over towards A just been such a safe pair of hands. It feels like CT or T side.
I think it's great T side anchor play in a way of one of your biggest jobs is if they're aggressive on your extremity of the map, at least, first of all, you can't die. And then if you can punish them as well, and this was just ideal, right? Finding both kills, and he didn't lose a single point of health.
Even like down to the details of how Emilia went about peeking OC was really, really nice. Like knowing what he's up against, knowing it's that AWP on the other side. Just tries to throw him out with like the most awkward peek you could deal an AWP. And so Lynn Vision, a chance to move back onto map point here.
Also, he had a bad miss from this position in the first half. He had a tag on Westmelon. Let's see if he does any better this time around.
Aiming low again. But he hits it this time. Hit denied by Starry and no trade allowed. Molly forces the door fight. So wait the Molly before you make that peek happen. Because OC had his eyes on it. Rainwaker tucked in. They don't have a Molly here. Two players. The bomb is coming in with that util, but Rainwaker could live a long time. They throw a flash, he doesn't peek with it. This is only selling his position further. And G's probably going to throw the execute. Probably won't ever molly this position. Rainwaker in a power spot right now to do something massive.
Yeah, they're not even considering it. First kill's free, one man will get away, but Emilia never turns. Westmelon picking up a kill in mid could complicate matters, but Rainwaker is clean with it. 2 shots left in the M4. G will get rid of him.
Redemption.
1v2. And that shot at redemption for G, but going back is not the answer. Dead to Naf, who holds on to main. And it's Team Liquid onto map point here. Lynn Vision are now competing for double overtime.
Great spot for Rainwaker. Great execution. Lynn Vision literally just lacking the util there, and look at what it does to him. They don't clear the best spot in the site, really, and he gets away with some fantastic shooting. That burst kill at the end. Ooh. And Liquid, they've got to just end it now, right? Give us some reassurance. A rush in middle. It's a confident display, but the results are not there. Patsi gets picked by G's AWP. Westmelon sees something, but it doesn't matter when Naf hits the banger.
That's the bomb.
Oh, Naf,
That's your boy.
Keith is having a great day, and I can call him that.
Yeah?
Because I know him like that. Take a look at this, even pushing up, taking the bomb under his control.
Dearie me. How do you save this? They're still fighting for middle. OC's like, yeah, come get it.
I think there's plenty of time. That's the problem for Liquid. They won't be able to stay with the bomb the whole time.
Oh, Emilia, 30 and 30 right now. And they go for the retrieval mission. Everyone here for Liquid. They are dying on this hill. They are fighting for the bomb. And Lynn Vision are coming around spawn.
Flashing in the top mid, it sends Nafly to his death.
Don't go yet.
This is why Yanko's saying with so much time left to play around the bomb is like a crazy decision. A lot of teams simply wouldn't, but Liquid, they're leaving it all on this line, and they hold the fort. Yakindar with 2.
They can reset now. This
Now
is a really good call.
leave. 30 seconds, and they know that Lynn Vision are going to waste time in trying to retrieve this bomb. Time that they don't have, seconds that they don't have, and so that might force the B commitment. They're still slow at getting it.
They're scared of Emilia, who was on this look. He could be all the way through mid right now. Lynn Vision are taking so bloody long. I think they might even get a plant. Liquid is still conceding the site. This is surprising.
This is kind of wild, honestly. It feels like they've got a lot of room here to Lynn Vision. Rainwaker can take it all the way right now with the bomb drop.
GG.
Rainwaker has done it. There isn't time for Lynn Vision. And so this one gets away from them in OT. It's Liquid to stumble back to their feet and recover Anubis in overtime.